What I'd like to introduce you to is a really, really special wine in our portfolio of wines, and that is our Bull's Blood from 2009 vintage. And this wine was inspired by a trip that I took to Hungary with a dear friend of ours, a Hungarian winemaker by the name of Gabor Palotai, who was also the first person to do a Bull's Blood in Oregon. And throughout Hungary, many of the wineries will do a signature wine, or we would maybe say a house wine, but where house wine is inexpensive in America, there it's really a wine that represents the unique style of that particular house. And so upon my return, I came back in 2009 and took Cabernet Sauvignon, Pinot, and Tempranillo, barrel aged it in neutral barrels for 3 years, pulled it out, blended it together, left it in tank for 2 years to marry together, and then bottled it and left it in bottle for 2 years. And that's something of great significance, is allowing a wine to age and develop and show you aroma, which is the way the wine smells when you put it in the bottle, the smell of the grape and the winemaking, and then bouquet, the smell that develops with time. And this was just released about 2 months ago, and I'd like to pour a little bit of the 2009 Bull's Blood Reserva that we produced. The wine shows really, really perfumey aromatics. If you smell it, there's almost like a rose petal and a little bit of a sweet earth, and that rose petal has to do, I think, primarily with the fruit of Cabernet Sauvignon, but the Pinot Noir, and then in the mouth, the wine is very full but very gentle and smooth. And that's something many of the great wines of the world were oftentimes aged 4 or 5 years in barrel by law, 1 or 2 years in bottle, and it allowed wines to be integrated, very, very smooth. Even something like Cabernet Sauvignon that when it's young is very kind of intense and maybe a little bit rough, to smooth and become a very delicate, beautiful, rich wine. I hope you enjoy. Prost.